Hello everyone and welcome back on my channel. I am Clean with Barbie. As I told you on the last week, I will come with a very interesting cleaning. I was super excited about this bathroom because as you see it's very dirty and look at this bathtub. It's just like amazing. To be honest, random Johnny said like, oh my gosh, Barbie can't clean this. It's not possible. I mean, not he didn't think that I can't clean it. He thought that this is not cleanable. And the toilet. Yes. So I think in this part I will shock you. I hope you are excited about the end, about the last videos, the last shots, because I can promise you it will be very good. And I also try to tell you what products I used. Okay, after I show you how this bathroom looks like, it's time to start to clean. The furniture was broken, but I have no idea what the owner wants to do with that, if he wants to throw away or not. I found so many razors, so I was very careful. I am always careful when I know it's probably a needle there or razors there because I don't want any accident. Oh, this is so many. Okay, so you saw the toilet, right? You know what is this? This is a toilet cleaner. It's cleaning a clog, and that's not a clog. And when I find a couple of empty bottle already, I always care because that's mean the owner already tried to fix the toilet or the bathtub or the sink, whatever, something what is clogged. So yeah, I was super scared. But in the same time, I promised to the owner, like, even if I can fix the toilet, he can make sure I will clean the toilet. So if he needs to call a specialist to fix the toilet, then he doesn't need to feel any bad because the toilet will be clean. And actually, the owner was so happy with that. The curtain was in a really bad condition. It was disgusting, dirty, and moldy, so I just put in the garbage. And the water was running all around because the curtain was wet, but not the curtain is my biggest problem.
Hungarian spider.
Oh, I don't want to see any Hungarian spider. And oh, what is that? Can you please? Looks like a black widow. Go. I don't like water. Oh, it's another spider. Gross.
So if you ever want to know if Hungary has some spiders, what it freaks me out, the answer is yes. We don't have any poisonous spider but gross spiders. And I hate spiders. But I still don't kill them. Here I cleaned the water up a little bit because I don't want to step always in the water because it makes me so mad. And I continue to throw away everything what it doesn't need it anymore or it's totally destroyed. And I also want to tell you today is Saturday, what it means like I came out with a new video, but not this is the point. The point is I am recording the voiceover from Spain. We just arrived today. We had to wake up 1 a.m. and we had to be on the airplane at 5:10. And right now I have no idea what time is it. Oh, and look at this. It's a brand new toilet seat. You hey. So the time right now is 3:55 and I am actually with my family in the new apartment and we are so excited. My oldest son is just keep crying because he really wants to go to the beach. But still I have to work a little bit, but after I promise him we're gonna go somewhere. And yes, all around the window is very dirty and I also find some very interesting insect. I don't know what kind of bug is that. but I will kill them. So what I really used here is I mixed hot water with some strong dish soap, and that's what I use. After I just rinsed, of course I also scrubbed a little bit and I rinsed and I cleaned it with a paper towel, and ta-da, it's much better. Bathtub time. I was really excited about the bathtub. First I had to remove this sticker. Yep. And here what I used is a black box. Anyway, the black domestos, what is actually green. So yeah, but we all call it black domestos. Anyway, it's super strong. I feel like I always use Zap toilet cleaner, and I think it's the same strong. So Domestos is my new favorite friend. Here I am not really scrubbing yet, but what you can see I am try to put solution all around in the bathtub because I want to make sure it starts to melt the dirt. But I also couldn't control myself, so I started to scrub a little bit because I really want to see if it's really effective or not. And after I just put more all around, and I also here I made like a concentrate, like I put water and this green domestos. Really didn't want to use the green domestos directly on the tile because I just didn't want any issue, but it was working around the tile and around the bathtub very good. I was super happy. Probably you can hear on my voice how tired I am. And actually, the good thing is today we already went to the office because we need internet in the house, and the guy was speaking English there. So I was super happy because I didn't have to speak Spanish, even if I want to learn. Because if I'm in Spain, I really want to be nice with them and learn the English. Oh my gosh, not the English. Learn the language at least as much as possible because I really want to be nice with them because I am in their country. This is number one. Number two, I really want to have conversation with Spanish people. And also today we got a Spanish phone number, and the guy was speaking English, so it went very easy. I'm just super happy. Number one, because it seems like I don't have to forget my English because there is still people who speak English. And because everything went really smooth. On the next week, we're gonna go to school to try to find school for the kids, and also we're gonna go to the bank, and my kids are singing in the back. I am pretty sure they are tired too, but they are just laughing all day and they are not listening, because they are super excited, and probably because they are feeling like the parents are a little bit nervous and they don't know how to act like now. So yes, we had a lot of fights today. We was flying and fighting today. Oh my gosh. So yes, on the next week we're gonna go to the bank to get a bank card and also get the NIA number and IE number. I don't know how you say, but we call NIA. And stuff like this. And when you start a brand new life in the new country, that's mean like you don't have everything. So today we went to shopping, and to be honest, the prices are much better than in United States. We went to Mercadona and we paid like 160 something dollars, but we had to buy almost everything. We bought some food. We also bought a detergent for washing the clothes, toilet paper and wipes and stuff like this. So a lot of things. I feel even if we would shop this in Walmart, we would pay like $300 or something like that. So the prices are definitely better than in the United States. And also we got, oh, the bad thing is like here is not really unlimited internet for the phone, but we bought something like 200 megabytes, and also they give extra 100 megabytes. I don't know if it's going to be enough for me when I'm using a lot of internet, but let's see. But the price what we have to pay is $20 per month. And also we're gonna have internet in the house, and for that we're gonna pay like $20 per month, which is super super cheap. Actually, this is not dollars, this is euros. So like 20 euros, and yeah, the phone also 20 euros. This is much cheaper than in United States, because in United States we are, oh, and here you can see the bathtub. It's just like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself because it's so beautiful. And let's go and clean more stuff, but still I didn't finish the story. So for the phone, we paid like $60, which is still not bad. 60 or 63. It's still not bad. Everything was unlimited, and I was just super happy, with that. But this price is much better, especially if I don't gonna have any issues, with the internet, because I really need internet. So let's see. I don't know. Right now we feel, like everything is new. We feel like we are a baby here, start a brand new life somewhere what you don't know, and you don't speak the language yet, and blah blah blah. It's just like, yes, it's a little frustrating, and also we are just super super tired. And now let's go back to the cleaning a little bit. So here, the mirror was very very dirty. I used the mixer water, no, the what is the name? I'm sorry, I'm super tired. So since pine sol is not available in Hungary, I using dish soap mixed with hot water, and this is really really good because it helps when something gets greasy. So this is how I cleaned the mirror first, and after I just use a regular window cleaner solution. And here you can see I used the black domestos again with the sink, but I really made a mistake, and I feel so bad about that. You can really see how I'm cleaning this thing, because I am always covering, and the autofocus is always goes to my back. I really hope you can enjoy this little part. I feel bad because it was a really interesting cleaning, and it's just so annoying when you can see that, but you can see my back. I know. I have no idea what I'm singing here, but it seems like I was really happy and excited. The dog and the cat right now left in my father's house. We didn't want to fly them again. Number one is because super expensive. Number two, after we finished everything and our stuff arrived to this apartment, we still gonna go back to Hungary a little bit. In this apartment, I didn't finish the living room yet. Oh, and also it was super cute, and it made me so happy. So the guy, oh, first, okay, it was a story. Oh, the toilet. Oh my gosh, so many things what I want to tell you. I don't know if you are strong enough to watch this part, but if not, just, turn away, turn your head away, because this is, I know, probably it's very disturbing for you. That was the only way to clean this toilet, and you know me, I did this before 2 times. And now let's go back to the story what I want to tell you. So yesterday I shared a couple of pictures from this apartment on my Facebook page, and there was a lady who left some very interesting comments, and I was assuming she knows the owner of this house. She knows who lives in this apartment, and I asked her like, excuse me, but do you know this person? And she was like, yes, I know him very, very well. And I told her like, even, oh, because she left a rude comment like, oh, he's not gonna change, he's not gonna change. And she also said like he already got a help, but he just turned back this way. And I asked her very nice, like, please stop to sharing information about my client, because even if she knows him, it's like it's not a reason to left some comments about his life.
Woohoo! Yes, 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 yes.
And after, of course, I texted to my client and I asked him if he knows that person, and he said like, yes, I know her. She is actually my ex-girlfriend mother. And he also
Eh?
told me a story about this that she just left. Anyway, it's not our business. So I canceled that person from that page because I don't need any drama. I don't need anybody to share information about my clients, because number one rule, I am always protect their information. You don't need to know who they are. What I want to show you is the cleaning, how I'm helping for people. I want to give you a little interesting, thing. I want you to relax under my video. I want to motivate you, and I don't want you to think about like who is the person who lives here. So after we was talking with the owner about this lady, he told me like, Barbie, you have no idea how much you helped me. And I was like, oh my gosh, you are so nice, and I really like to help people, and this is the best thing, to give back the home for the people who asking my help. And he told me like, and he also sent me a picture like, Barbie, I actually started to paint my apartment, and I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry because all the time when they do something for their house, for their situation, they are step a big and they buy some furniture, or they just keep up the condition or start to paint. This is amazing, and this is the reason why I'm really doing this job. And this is the reason why I don't care I had to clean this toilet with my hand, because number one, this toilet is working. Number two, I able to give back someone's life. And I also want to know if I am a magician and I can clean this toilet. And I also want to surprise you with a very satisfying moment when I made this toilet working again. So I have so many reasons to clean like this. I use black domestos, the green domestos, some degreaser. And maybe you asking why did I use degreaser? The reason is because it was a really greasy toilet and I couldn't clean, not even with the domestos. So the degreaser was very, very effective.
Good.
Here I cleaned the sink again because I used the sink over and over again and it wasn't really clean, and I just used an extra thrift and extra, scrubbing to make very shiny. And it's always so funny, and I'm always telling about this, but it seems like I am cleaning for so long. Like, I can't believe how long I was cleaning this sink. Like, I'm touching and playing with and petting, and I'm being cute. And after I was like, damn, I am cleaning this sink for 15 minutes now. Here I am not really cleaning the floor yet, but it makes me so annoyed when, I'm stepping on dirt. And also I spoke about this before, but my brain is getting super confused when I see dirt on stuff on on the floor. I feel like it's not clean and I don't know what is the next step. I'm totally freezing if the floor is dirty, and I use my scraper and I scrape up all the dirt because I feel like I need it. I need it because I don't know what is the next step, because I feel like I didn't do anything. It sounds ridiculous, but it's interesting. But this is what I feel always.
Mi?
And while I'm cleaning the floor, I'm telling you another story. So while I was in Hungary, we was buying some stuff for the breakfast with random Johnny, and I saw a lady, and I told to Johnny like, I think I know that lady, and that lady is my ex-boyfriend's grandmother. And she was just a step after us in the line, and I was like, I am sorry if I'm asking you this, but are you this person's grandmother? And she was like, yes. Barbie, is that you? And I was like, yeah. I couldn't believe she really remembered me. And she was like, oh, Barbie, I saw you in the TV. And she was super nice. We went to the, usually when before we start to work, or I start to work, or with random Johnny, doesn't matter, I always go somewhere outside and I eat my breakfast. Usually I buy a cocoa, a chocolate milk, and I'm eating some, something very easy. And then at that time, we went to the playground, and that was where we used to eat our breakfast. And we also invited the grandma with us. And she came, and we was very nice talking. And she also told me like, oh, Barbie, please come to my apartment one day. And I was like, okay, I will do that. And I really did that. I was visiting her, and she made a cake because she was so excited I'm coming, and I was spending with her like 2 hours, and to be honest, it was fantastic. She is super nice, and I really can believe like she remembered me. I wasn't be together with that boy for too long. It was like probably for 6 months, but I still, I speak with that guy because it's like, he's nice, I'm nice, so it's no reason to no talk sometimes, to ask like how is your mom or something. And after that afternoon, the boy's mom also called me like, hey, my mom just told me like you had a very great time together. So like they were super nice with me, and I really feel like they are my family a little bit. Like they were super super nice, and I just can't believe after, even if we break up, with that boy, they are still likes me, and they are nice with me. It was super good, and I was enjoying that couple of hours so good. And of course my kids also enjoying Hungary and now Spain so much. We catch frog, we catch a snake, and you was asking like if it's a poisonous snake or something. And actually in Hungary we don't even call for a snake, it has a different name, but to be honest I don't know what is the English name, but it's like not really a snake, even if it's a snake. It's, I don't know, it's very confusing. I have no idea why we don't call it as a snake. Anyway, anyway. So that kind of snake, what is not snake, when you catch it, they are peeing so much. And that pee is very, very strong. And I forgot that because it was like, I don't know, like 15, 20 years ago when I catched that spider, no spider, snake. And I couldn't remember how stinky they are, but they are stinky. It was they was peeing all around on my clothes. So when I was in the car, I was like Barbie, you are so stinky. But it was so much fun. I made my son happy because mom catch the snake. So it was a very great time. And after the next day, we went to another place and I catch a frog for my son because my son was crying so bad, like, Mommy, please catch a frog for me. And after when I catch the damn frog, my son was like, I'm too scared to touch it. I was like, great. That's why I was, running after that frog to catch him for a good 10 minutes. And he was petting a little bit. He was touching a little bit and he told like, oh, how cute this frog. And after we just let that frog go. Yeah, so we have so much fun. And also having a new hobby. I realized I really like to bicycle. So every day when I was, we was in Hungary, me and my oldest son went out and we was like on a bicycle like an hour, and after 1.5 hours, and then the next day it was 2 hours. We was enjoying so much. We was bicycling a lot, and we also, bought an ice cream, and we was just sitting and enjoying and talking. It was a beautiful moment, and I really, really, really like to spend my time with my son like this. Unfortunately, the little one is too little for this kind of fun, but soon he's gonna be old enough to enjoy this with us or just with me. I feel like every kid needs just the me time with the mom and the dad, so it's like I'm trying to give them for that. Okay, I'm gonna show you here. Look at this toilet style. Look at the design. Look at this. How easy to clean. Not like in New York when the designer just made a very interesting shape. Look at this. Easy to clean. Very smooth. And I can still believe we are really in Spain. We really made it. We was planning to come here for like 2 years now. Like a couple of months ago, every night we was watching a YouTube video from Spain. It was like a 4K walking in Spain, in Alicante, or it was like when people went to Mercadona or Aldi or different brand of supermarkets, and they was shopping because I was super interesting about the prices and the quality and what kind of products they have it. So it was like, and today I went to Mercadona and I was watching the products in Mercadona and I was seeing the prices and I was like, oh my gosh, we really did it. We not just like was talking about it like, oh, probably one day we're gonna move to Spain. No, we did it. We did that with a dog, with a cat, with 2 kids, moved from United States to back to Europe. And actually, I forgot that. I don't know if I spoke about that, but right now the dog and the cat is in my father's house. Probably I just started this story. Oh no, I just wanted to start this story when I started to clean the toilet. Yeah. Okay, so yes, we didn't want them to fly again because number one, that's a lot of money. Number two, we don't want to shock them. Number three is because still we're gonna go back to Hungary for a little bit because I didn't finish this apartment, for example. Still the living room is not clean. And also after we visited my parents, we're gonna visit my boyfriend's parents and we're gonna spend a couple of weeks over there too. And also I have some house what I have to clean there. The other interesting thing is like I already found another apartment in Spain, so probably tomorrow I'm going to clean. Even if I am super tired, I just really want to start it because I promised to the lady, and I still didn't text her like I am here. So after I finish the video, I have to text her like I am here and I ready to start to clean your apartment tomorrow. Yeah, so many very interesting and busy thing happening in our life. So the first time you saw how I cleaned the floor with my hand and I was scrubbing, and after just make sure the floor is clean as much as possible, I went through with the mop, and this is the end, and I will show you the beautiful before and after shots. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you on the next week. Bye!